You may be wondering if she's just being polite or if she really has you on her mind when she steals glances at you, then quickly looks away and maybe even blushes when you catch her. Well, if a woman is interested in you, she probably can't hide her natural reactions, no matter how hard she tries. Today, we're going to talk about 11 subtle but clear signs that she's thinking about you and wants your attention. We'll look at these signs through the fascinating lens of Stoicism, which will give you a better understanding of her behavior. If you feel the same way, don't miss this video. It could be the key to making a real connection with her. Please click the like button and subscribe to our channel if you like the video. If you think someone else might benefit from it, please share it and leave a comment. Your opinion is valuable and helpful to our community. Now let's get started. Her eyes betray her. Her eyes betray her. When you're around a woman who's constantly thinking about you, her eyes will be the first to give away her true feelings. For example, at a social gathering, you might notice her eyes tracking your every move. It's as if she's magnetically drawn to you, unable to avert her gaze. Even when you catch her looking, she might quickly glance away, trying to appear nonchalant. But those lingering looks unmistakably show that her thoughts are entirely centered on you. On the other hand, a woman who sees you merely as a friend won't spend time looking your way or fixated on you in that manner. However, if she can't stop herself from sneaking glances at you, often looking away bashfully when caught, it's a clear indication that her mind is preoccupied with thoughts of you. Eye contact is a primal way for humans to feel connected. Those burning looks she casts your way aren't just innocent glances. They trigger powerful bonding chemicals in her brain, flooding her with feelings of closeness. The longer she drinks in the sight of you, the stronger those sensations of desire become. It's like her eyes are windows into the depths of her attraction, revealing emotions she may not even fully realize herself yet. For example, you're sitting across from her in a cafe. As you talk, you notice her eyes aren't just focused on your face. They're locked in, almost as if she's trying to memorize every detail. When you catch her gaze and she looks away quickly, it's not because she's uninterested. On the contrary, she's probably imagining what it would be like to be closer to you, to share more moments together. In the philosophy of Stoicism, it can be helpful to stay calm and pay attention to small signs. For example, if you quietly note her eye contact, you can figure out how she feels without judging her. This patient observation reflects the Stoic practice of mindfulness, helping you stay grounded and perceptive. If you notice her eyes lingering on you, chances are she spends countless waking hours imagining what it would be like to be yours. This realization can give you confidence, but remember to stay humble and considerate, just as the Stoics teach. Balance your emotions and approach the situation with a clear mind and an open heart. She mimics the way you talk and behave. She mimics the way you talk and behave. Have you ever noticed how someone might start to imitate your way of speaking or even your body language? This is known as mirroring, and it's a powerful indicator that she's thinking about you and trying to connect on a deeper level. In Stoicism, we learn that our actions and thoughts are interconnected, and this connection can extend to how we interact with others. When a woman mirrors your language and behaviors, it's her subconscious way of aligning with your energy and seeking your approval. It's a subtle yet profound form of communication that reveals her interest in you. Imagine you're on a date and you lean slightly forward while talking. After a few moments, you notice she also leans forward. This is mirroring in action. It might be so subtle that it's almost imperceptible, but it's a clear sign that she's in tune with you and wants to create a sense of unity. From an evolutionary psychology perspective, mirroring helps people bond with each other. Similarity makes people naturally drawn to each other because it creates a sense of shared experiences and mutual understanding. When she copies your actions, she's trying to make this connection without you realizing it. Her mind is trying to connect with yours by matching your moves. So, if you cross your arms, she might do the same. Similarly, if you sit with one leg over the other, she might do the same. Pay attention to how she talks. If you use a certain word or slang, she might start using it too. Or, if you have a certain rhythm in your speech, she might start to copy it. This shows that she's not only listening to you, but she's also understanding you deeply. As you talk, pay attention to how she reacts to your facial expressions. For example, when you smile, does she smile back in the same way? When you look shocked, Does her face show the same emotion? Being in sync with her is a clear sign that she feels emotionally linked to you. Through Stoicism, understanding and noticing these behaviors can help you be smarter and more aware in your interactions. Realizing that mirrors can serve as a reminder of the Stoic concept of interconnectedness, which says that our actions and presence have an effect on those around us. The more mirroring you notice, the more she wants to connect with you on a deeper level. By being aware of these subtle signs, you can better understand how she feels and react in a way that makes a real connection. Stoicism says that we should think about our deeds and how they fit with our values. Seeing and respecting these mirroring signs can help you build relationships that are stronger and more real, based on respect and understanding for each other. She acts nervously. She acts nervously. In the Stoic world, we learn to read and understand the small signs around us. Anxious habits can be a sign that a woman is thinking about you. These small, often unconscious actions can show how preoccupied and emotional she is when she's near you. For example, let's say you're talking to a woman and you notice she often plays with her hair or bites her nails. These actions may not seem important, but they're actually her body's way of dealing with the nervous energy that comes from her attraction to you. When she can't fully relax and resorts to restless movements, it's clear that you make her both nervous and excited. Here's a typical situation. She keeps turning a ring on her finger while you talk to her in a coffee shop, beats her on the skin, or taps her foot under the table. It's not random that she does the same things over and over again. Her mind is stimulated and can't calm down, which leads to these small anxious habits. From a psychological point of view, these anxious habits are a way for her to channel her nervous energy and maintain some level of comfort. Her actions are a direct response to the high emotions she feels when she's around you. By observing and understanding these behaviors, you can learn more about her feelings and how you affect her. For example, if you notice that she often fixes her hair or fidgets with her jewelry when you're together, take that as a sign that she's interested and excited. This knowledge will help you act in a calm and collected way, which is in line with Stoic principles. Your steadiness can make her feel more at ease, which will make the interaction between you two more comfortable and fun. Being aware of and knowing these anxious habits can help you connect with each other more deeply. When a woman frequently asks about your interests and hobbies, it's a clear sign that she's thinking about you. This kind of curiosity goes beyond casual conversation. It's an indication that she wants to understand your inner world and what makes you tick. In Stoic philosophy, for example, if you're talking about your favorite book or hobby and she keeps asking more detailed questions, it means that she values the person you are rather than just your outward appearance or status. Just being nice, what do you like most about that book? How did you get into that hobby? They show that she cares about what makes you happy, joy, and what you're really interested in. This kind of engagement shows that she wants to move, for example. If you tell her you like hiking, she might ask, "What's the best walk you've ever been on?" Or, "What do you like most about being outside in nature?" This goes beyond simple compliments and helps her get to know you better. Her questions show that she cares about what you want and what you've been through. Stoicism says to try to understand and connect with others on a deeper level by focusing on their character and inner life. This fits with the idea of why the activities are important to you. Understanding and connecting with others is an important part of living a good life. By asking about your hobbies and interests, she shows that she wants to see past the surface and connect with your true self. Her desire to learn more about you shows that you're often on her mind. It means that she values you not just as a friend, but as someone she wants to get to know better and form a connection with. So, when she asks these deep questions, know that it's her way of showing that she cares and is interested in getting to know the real you. She's really interested in you and thinking about you, which is a strong sign that she wants to build a meaningful relationship with you based on mutual understanding and true interest. She laughs too hard. She laughs too hard. Imagine this situation. She laughs too hard at your jokes. When you tell a joke, she laughs out loud and her reaction seems over the top and too happy. This over-the-top reaction isn't just about being polite. It shows how excited she is to connect with you. From a psychological point of view, laughter is a way to bond with other people. When someone laughs at your jokes, it's a sign that they feel close to you. When she laughs too hard, it's because she wants to make you happy and have a good time with you. Laughter is a way for her to show that she likes your company and feels connected to you. In Stoicism, understanding how people act can help you deal with social situations. If you know that she's laughing too hard because she likes you, you can respond with understanding and kindness. For example, if you're at a party and tell a joke, her loud laugh can be a sign that she wants to be closer to you. She's showing that she likes spending time with you and enjoys your sense of humor. So, when she laughs too hard at your jokes, it's not just about the joke itself. It's about how she feels about you. Her laughter is a sign that she likes you and wants to get to know you better. By paying attention to this sign, you can better understand her feelings and react in a way that makes your connection stronger and more meaningful. Stoicism says to pay attention to other people's actions and understand what they mean. When you see her laughing too hard at your jokes, you can be sure that she's thinking about you and wants to connect with you. This awareness can help you be kinder and more understanding, which will strengthen your relationship. By understanding the deeper meaning behind her laughter, you can approach your interactions with a clear and calm mind, which is in line with Stoic principles. She frequently asks about your interests and hobbies. When a woman often asks about your interests and hobbies, it's a clear sign that she's thinking about you. This kind of curiosity goes beyond casual conversation. It shows that she wants to understand your inner world and what makes you tick. In Stoic philosophy, it's important to focus on what's inside rather than on what's on the outside. So, if you're talking about your favorite book or hobby and she keeps asking more detailed questions, it means she cares about who you are as a person, not just how you look or what you do. For example, she might ask, "What do you like most about that book?" Or, "How did you get into that hobby?" These kinds of questions show that she wants to know what makes you happy and brings you joy, not just about the activity itself. This kind of involvement shows that she wants to know more about you and connect with you. For example, if you tell her you like hiking, she might ask, "What's the best walk you've ever been on?" Or, "What do you like most about being outside in nature?" This goes beyond simple compliments and helps her get to know you better. Her questions show that she cares about what you want and what you've been through. Stoicism says to try to understand and connect with others on a deeper level by focusing on their character and inner life. This fits with the idea that true connections are based on understanding and sharing common values and interests. By asking about your hobbies and interests, she shows that she wants to see past the surface and connect with your true self. Her desire to learn more about you shows that you're often on her mind. It means that she values you not just as a friend but as someone she wants to get to know better and form a connection with. So, when she asks these deep questions, know that it's her way of showing that she cares and is interested in getting to know the real you. She's really interested in you and thinking about you, which is a strong sign that she wants to build a meaningful relationship with you based on mutual understanding and true interest. She initiates conversations. When a woman starts talking to you often, it's a clear sign that you're on her mind. She may often reach out to you by text, email, or social media, showing that she wants to talk to you. In Stoic philosophy, initiative is a key concept. When someone starts talking to you, it shows that they care and want to build a relationship with you. For example, if you wake up to a message from her saying good morning, or if she often sends you memes or articles she thinks you'll like, it's clear that she's thinking about you. These small acts of contact show that she wants to be a part of your life and share experiences with you. From a psychological point of view, when she starts a conversation, it shows that she cares about your company and wants to keep the relationship going. Her willingness to reach out shows that she wants to get closer to you. By recognizing these actions, you can understand how she feels and respond in a thoughtful and caring way. For example, if she sends you a message about something you talked about before, it shows that she's paying attention to your conversations and wants to keep the conversation going. She's making an effort to stay in touch with you and make your relationship stronger. Stoicism says that you should be aware of and understand other people's actions. When you see her start conversations often, you can be sure that she's thinking about you and wants to connect with you. This knowledge can help you respond in a way that shows you care about her feelings and want to build a meaningful relationship with her. So, when she starts conversations, whether through messages, calls, or in-person chats, know that it's her way of showing she cares. Her desire to stay in touch and keep talking shows that she likes you and wants to get to know you better. This understanding can help you approach your conversations with a calm, kind mind, which is in line with Stoic principles. She finds excuses to touch you. She finds excuses to touch you. Touch is one of the most fundamental ways humans connect with each other. When a woman makes excuses to touch you, it's a strong sign that she thinks about you and feels drawn to you. In Stoic philosophy, actions are more important than words. By understanding and interpreting these small, deliberate touches, you can gain insight into her feelings and intentions. For example, imagine you're sitting together and she lightly touches your arm while laughing at your joke, or she playfully pushes you when you tease her. These are not just casual gestures. They indicate her comfort and desire to be closer to you. These small touches can trigger a release of oxytocin, the bonding hormone, making her feel more connected and attached to you. From a psychological perspective, touch is a way to establish intimacy and build rapport. When she finds excuses to touch you, whether it's adjusting your tie, brushing lint off your shirt, or giving you a friendly hug, it's her way of creating a physical connection that mirrors her emotional interest. Think of a situation where you're walking side by side, and she accidentally bumps into you or lets her hand linger on yours. These seemingly innocent touches are her subconscious way of bridging the gap between you. Stoicism teaches us to observe these actions with a clear mind and understand their deeper meaning. By recognizing her attempts to touch you, you can better understand her feelings and respond in a way that fosters a genuine connection. For example, if she touches your arm when she's talking to you, you might reciprocate with a light touch on her shoulder, signaling that you also enjoy the closeness. This mutual exchange of touch can create a stronger bond between you. Stoicism says to be aware of other people's actions and think about what they mean. When you see her trying to touch you often, you can be sure that she's thinking about you and wants to connect with you on a deeper level. By being aware of and reacting to these signs, you can build a more real relationship based on shared comfort and trust. She remembers little things about you. She remembers little things about you. When a woman remembers small details about your life, it's a clear sign that she thinks about you often and cares about you. In Stoic philosophy, paying attention to details is important because it shows how well we understand and value the world around us. When she remembers little things about you, it shows that she's listening carefully and wants to get to know you better. For example, imagine you mentioned your favorite coffee drink in passing, and the next time you meet, she surprises you with it. Or perhaps you told her about an upcoming project at work, and she later asks how it went. These thoughtful gestures indicate that she's invested in your life and wants to be a part of it. From a psychological perspective, remembering details about someone is a way to show empathy and build a connection. When she brings up things you've shared, it demonstrates that she's actively thinking about you even when you're not around. This attention to detail reflects her genuine interest and affection. Consider a situation where you're talking about your favorite childhood memories, and she later references them in a conversation. This shows that she values your experiences and wants to understand what makes you who you are. In Stoicism, recognizing and appreciating these gestures can help you cultivate a deeper connection with her. For example, if she remembers your favorite book and brings it up in conversation, you might respond by sharing more about why you love it, deepening your bond. Stoicism teaches us to be mindful of the details in our interactions and understand their significance. When you notice her remembering little things about you, you can be sure that she's thinking about you and cares about your well-being. This awareness can help you respond with gratitude and reciprocate her thoughtfulness, strengthening your relationship. By valuing and acknowledging these small gestures, you can build a more meaningful connection based on mutual respect and understanding. She gets jealous of other women. She gets jealous of other women. Jealousy is a powerful emotion that can reveal a lot about someone's feelings. When a woman shows signs of jealousy around other women, it's a strong indicator that she thinks about you and cares about your attention. In Stoic philosophy, understanding and managing emotions is crucial. Recognizing her jealousy can help you understand her feelings and respond with empathy. For example, imagine you're talking to another woman at a party, and you notice her glancing over frequently, her body language tense. Or perhaps she makes a subtle comment about the other woman, trying to downplay her attractiveness. These behaviors are not just about insecurity. They show that she values your relationship and is concerned about losing your attention. From a psychological perspective, jealousy can be a sign of attachment and fear of losing someone important. When she gets jealous, it means she's emotionally invested in you and sees other women as potential threats to your relationship. Consider a scenario where she becomes unusually quiet or distant when you mention spending time with a female friend. This reaction indicates that she's thinking about you and is worried about your connection with others. In Stoicism, recognizing and addressing these emotions can help you strengthen your relationship. For example, if you notice her jealousy, you might reassure her by expressing your commitment and affection. This can help alleviate her fears and reinforce your bond. Stoicism says that understanding and managing emotions is important for building healthy relationships. When you notice her getting jealous of other women, you can be sure that she's thinking about you and cares deeply about your attention. This awareness can help you respond with kindness and reassurance, making your relationship stronger. By recognizing and addressing her feelings, you can build a more genuine connection based on trust and understanding. Conclusion. In conclusion, the behaviors and actions of a woman often reveal her true feelings and intentions. Through a Stoic lens, by observing and understanding these signs, you can gain a deeper insight into her thoughts and emotions. When a woman goes out of her way to spend time with you, listens attentively, laughs at your jokes, asks about your interests, initiates conversations, finds excuses to touch you, remembers little things about you, and gets jealous of other women, these are clear indicators that she is thinking about you and values your presence in her life. By recognizing and responding to these signs with empathy, kindness, and understanding, you can build a meaningful and lasting connection based on mutual respect and genuine affection. Stoicism says to pay attention to the world around you and understand the deeper meaning behind people's actions. By using these Stoic principles, you can build a relationship that is full of trust, understanding, and real connection.